Hey, Wes, why does the sword on your back look like it belongs in an adult movie?
Sword on whose
Hi, yeah,
sword
you
on
can
whose back?
Look at him move around.
Talking about the
Beep,
floppy?
boop, beep, beep, boop. There we go. I can be her.
It's because it's
You're
a
talking-
noodle.
You talking about the noodle sword that canonically didn't look like that until Joe made it that way, and we just went, it's that now.
Right?
Yeah.
Look, I'm being completely legit. Before this game started, before we started streaming it, he went to a shop whose magic item specialty were noodle weapons, and the whole deal with them is that every weapon was a whip. But the person said that, hey, it's a scimitar, hey, it's a rapier, and they are technically that weapon, but they're enchanted in a way they're basically a whip that does the damage of the weapon that they got. So it was just this metal item it was a metal item that was flaccid. It was just a flaccid sword that had 5 extra feet of reach. That's all the enchantment did. And then we got this beautiful thing out of it.
Yay!
Between this and the balloon sword, we've gotten some amazing shit. Oh, thanks to the frog.
Yes. The balloon sword's not my doing, though. That was.
I made the balloon sword.
That was Scout. Who isn't here right now? Who is here? Who's haunting our heads with their voice?
Who's here in spirit?
I'm haunting you with my disappointment in the party.
Welcome to number 49 of our bullshit. Not quite 50, not quite 48 anymore.
Leave my age out of this.
Or as the Japanese would say, hold on.
You got
Fuck
this?
you!
Fuck you! You got this?
She knew.
She knew. I don't know what that means, but okay. Probably.
I mean, she knew how old she was.
Oh.
That means she knew is 49 in Japanese.
Cool! Yay, languages!
We speak them.
Yes,
It literally translates as 4-9.
Cool.
Nerd.
Okay. Last time they got pulled into a little game for our Halloween special, forcefully.
It sucked.
You sucked.
I would say canonically, anyone who was an imposter doesn't know they were an imposter. They just woke up.
Yes.
Well, I think that's enough duck scratch.
Lag. Anyone who is canonically an imposter has just been playing Rainbow Road Mario Kart for the day.
Oh no!
Oh
So much falling.
So much worse, and it's only Rainbow Road, nothing else. It's
Rainbow Road?
The bad one.
I'll say
Which
that
Rainbow Road?
Mario Kart Double Dash Rainbow Road was the best Rainbow Road ever.
No, I was gonna say, you've been forced to play Facebook games.
It's
Nothing
even
but
worse.
Facebook
It's
games.
like you guys started playing Mario, got to Facebook games, the internet crashed, and everyone was forced to just play the dinosaur game.
I went to go play solitaire.
Yay!
I'm doing my impersonation of dinosaur.
Or Flappy Bird.
I went to go play solitaire.
Okay, anywho, last time they had a little game of imposters and got kicked out, or finally left at the end of the week. It was just a day. And were given some of the rewards. Everyone was gifted a single piece of candy, and someone was given a rock.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Just a rock.
Woo!
That rocks, man.
Woo!
That rocks.
I do rocks.
It's my new pet rock.
Does it roll?
No. It is very magical.
Is his name Dwayne?
Dwayne. And with that, you
Dwayne
guys,
the Rock.
Yeah.
with that, you guys leave this almost, I would say mansion, but I guess you could say kind of a carnival house like setup where the front of it is kind of like one of those box forward mansions things, and it's on the back of like different boxes and trailer areas onto levels, so it's more easy to compact and move.
Interesting.
Basically, it's furbished on the inside, not so much on the outside. And with that, yeah, you guys are let out. Your horses are groomed. Everyone gets up. People are laughing and talking about the game.
More than one roach?
There is a roach. There are a few children, actually, a few children who are around Roach, just kind of gasping up at the unicorn. As a bunch of parents from the game earlier come and get their kids. Apparently there was actually a kid area. This place wasn't completely hostile. There was a game for kids. You do not want to know how that went. A lot of baby deaths. Anywho, many children are probably going to be scarred or have already been so fucked up because of the Feywild. Fun fact, there's a certain place in the Feywild where children can't get harmed, so they'll just happily mosey on through an adventurous battle. Yeah!
Yay!
Woo! Faerun!
Yay!
Not in my Feywild.
Baby
This-
death.
Baby death. Woo! Yeah. Guys are let out of the game plateau's mansion of manor of
Time murder.
sure, we will call it the Happy Fun Time Murder Mansion just for you. It is actually called the it is called the hold on.
It's a manner of speaking.
Happy Funtime Murder Mansion. That's way better than anything else.
It was actually called the Manor of Fact, but okay.
I still like the new name.
It's now the Happy Fun Time Murder Manor. Yeah, where you guys are left off, you are 2 days away from the main capital of the game plateau. You are 1 day away from the Red City, and 3 days away from the Valley of Giants. Where are we heading? I knew I forgot something. Anywho,
What did you forget?
fucking aesthetic.
All that guy aesthetic, he's always sneaking and hiding and they're not showing up in time.
Damn aesthetic. Anywho, carry on.
2 days, 1 day, 3 days.
You guys aren't really locked to any place yet. Wherever you choose to go will be the plot area.
We love plot.
Yes, that is something we have lots of here. The plot. We
Yes.
totally do not rambunctiously run around with our head cut off like squirrels.
Yeah, we're talking about real plot, not the plot that's like boobs and butts. We're talking about plot.
I mean, I don't know. But
I'm in a
but
fucking bunny suit.
depending on where you go, you can get both.
Oh,
Okay, I'm now adding poker of plot holes to Nutter's title.
Poker plot.
excellent.
Keep the squirrel off my butt.
Kinky. Remember when Scout asked if he could mount you?
Yes.
Good days. Good days. Anywho,
Yeah,
it's just.
all about consent.
And I made a whole joke about it.
Yeah.
At least he didn't call you Bubba.
Or hubba.
I hate it here.
As you should.
It was your fault for
Okay.
asking.
Where are we going?
I'm sorry, did I get
So,
too
where do you guys want to go? You can continue.
Where do we go?
You can continue deeper
Where
again
do we
into
go
the
now?
game plateau. You can head to the Red City, or you can head to the Valley of Giants.
The Valley of the Shadow of Death.
Yes, let's go there. Where we harvest our grain.
I'm sure
Uh,
more than once or
The,
twice.
the
Giant
Red
drink.
City is closer by one day.
Before I get interrupted constantly, this session, I want to do the grass thing that we got last week in
Okay.
our little timey-wimey thing that
By the
happened.
way, this time I've finally gotten some good vibes music, so it's not always horror.
Hooray!
We got chill
And
vibes.
I have a green mask that apparently I need to talk to someone to figure out what it does.
You do. You have a green mask and you got some grass. What do you
Gonna
want to do?
smoke the grass and then lay down on my.
We should grow the grass.
Maybe get some ass. I said it.
Pass some gas.
Okay, I guess I would talk to either the squirrel or Sun about the mask, right?
Okay. Which one are you talking to?
The squirrel.
Squirrel.
Haha, son, you got demoted.
Wise choice. You chose wisely.
Do you now?
Well, the squirrel has another person, and the squirrel apparently has been timey-wimey traveling all over the place, so he probably knows better.
I
Not
guess
sure
kind
what
of
this
ran
guy
all
had.
over the place also. So
Not that I see. Squirrel, what does this mask do? Like-
Cast lore on it.
Casting legend lore.
Yep.
All right. In this case, let me. This is the mask of Loki. He imbued this mask with exactly half of all of his godly powers. And using this mask, Loki has terrorized the world that he. Well, actually, he's terrorized multiple worlds, committing countless atrocities and horrors in his own name. And several others have also committed terrible atrocities unknowingly in his name.
Does this mask look like it's made of wood and have some bolt-looking protrusions on it?
It
Yep.
does, yes.
I know
However,
this mask out
it
of game.
It is not. It is not Jim Carrey's.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, it looks like the one from Jim Carrey. However, in
It
actuality, it is. In actuality, it's a bit more based on. It's a mix of all three source materials: the book, the movie, and the actual mythos of the Mask of Loki.
Anywho.
In reality,
Anyway.
what it does, it gives you a limited alter reality effect.
Long story short, it allows you to fulfill a heart's desire. However, you have no control of yourself while doing it. If your heart's desire is to conquer the world, you will use the powers of the
You can
literal
use the
gods.
power of the mask in order to obtain that, however, you have no impulse control.
Yeah, you have no impulse control whatsoever. So you will literally murder, rape, kill, steal, do whatever is
Whatever
within
you
the mask's,
want.
do whatever is within the mask's power to achieve that. With also the mask capable of literally stealing magic from divine figures in order to strengthen itself. The only divine figure that it will not steal magic from is from Loki, due to the fact that it is already literally imbued with half of his magic. It will literally steal the magic from divines and will add it to its own power in order to help
Oh,
achieve.
Boy Scout.
Yep.
And I guess I don't have to continue with this explanation.
Yep.
Where'd Scout
He'll
go?
be back.
Anyway, long story short, the mask will steal the power of any god that is currently touching it. Not necessarily wearing it, but like physically handling it. And it will use anything and everything in its power to fulfill the wearer's desires.
Acquiring drink verb.
So it will kill, it will rape, it will murder, it will. I said murder twice. It will murder, it will steal, it will rape, it will do anything and everything required with no impulse control whatsoever in order for its wielder's wishes to come true.
It basically possesses you and fulfills your wish using your body.
Yeah.
But you don't have
Additionally,
control over your body while it happens. You're just in the passenger seat while Loki's in control, fulfilling
Yeah.
your wish.
Yeah. With the added bonus of it being a cartoon style montage as he's doing it. So, yes, it's Jim Carrey's mask in that you have the power to alter reality itself in a cartoonish way. However, everyone else does not have that quality.
Oh, and you're not in control, so you don't actually get to alter reality.
Yeah, you do not get to alter reality. It's just the mask will alter reality to suit.
Unless you're one of the very few who can actually control the mask, which
one of
has
which
happened,
being Loki.
right?
But yeah, ultimately,
Well, if you don't remember, if there was a caveat to that, to where if your motives were pure, then
It would reveal.
all right. Yeah.
It's Magic Mouth.
yeah,
Not Magic Mouth. It is.
Legend
lore.
lore.
It would
It's legend
everything,
lore.
everything.
Everything.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Anywho,
If your intentions were truly pure, it means genuinely, truly pure. Or if your only goal in existence was to find and wear the mask itself, that's it. That was your only ambition in life, was to wear the mask. Then you would have control of it.
Which is how that one gangster guy got control over it and ended up being Boo Badass. Because that was his only goal, was to wear them. All he wanted was to wear the mask. That's all he wanted.
He didn't want money. He didn't want power. He didn't want anything. He just wanted to wear the thing.
okay. And with its info revealed to you, to what you do with it is your own.
But be careful, because
It has murdered
the path
more
to
people
hell
than
is
there.
paved with good intentions.
Yeah, the path to hell
So
is
you
paved
may
with
think
good
that
intentions.
your intentions are pure, when in reality they might be deemed to not be. So
Right.
you can't always just say, "Oh well, I'm positive this is a pure intention," and you know what I'm saying. You're still taking a gamble. Is what I'm getting at.
Stopping a multi-dimensional war might seem like a pure idea, but you still have to
I mean,
ultimately
just look at
kill
Giblet. He just wanted to be a hero, really.
Right, exactly. And if you just want to be a hero, then well, that's not pure intention.
Yeah, he just wanted to be a hero and make his mom proud. That was it.
Still
What
not
did he
pure.
get?
Very sad, Mama.
That would be selfish and not pure.
Yep.
Okay. With the info of this relic revealed to you, to with it you do is your own. Where are we going? Descendants.
Still waiting on that answer myself.
Hijack, check Discord for a second.
No. knowing what the mask does, he knows that it would be a hindrance to him.
Okay.
You actually, in fact, hearing what it can do, want to be as far as away from as possible from that thing.
Okay.
In fact, you're keeping a good 30 feet away from Nutters. As soon as it's revealed that it can siphon the power of gods, you start backing away.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I will shove it into my backpack.
Okay.
Put it into magic storage.
You shove it in, and you shove it in, and you hear from inside Ravel saying, "Ow, I'm in here."
Well, it would automatically just go to the treasury.
Yeah. Where Ravel is. Okay.
Okay.
So it'll be put into a box for you. Okay.
The Red
Well,
City
well-
is closer.
Well, technically, my bag is a demi-plane of itself, so...
Let's go
It
to
would
the
be
close
safer.
place because we're lazy.
On your map, you know the warlords of the three areas. There is the Red City, Warlord of Eroticism, Game
Never mind.
Plateau.
Let's not go there. I don't want to.
That doesn't mean what you think it does.
We're skipping it.
Doesn't mean what you think it does.
It just means
All the more reason to skip it.
The Game Plateau, Warlord of Games. And the Valley of the Giants, Warlord of Disease and Cures.
Ooh, I want to go there.
Hi, Scout.
You gotta love it when the internet randomly disconnects on you as one story was happening, right?
The
yeah, it's
closest
amazing, isn't it?
the closest is the Red City. As well as
I
there
need
is
recap.
Anyway,
later.
The long story short.
Long story short, Mask can steal the power of gods. It will help you complete a goal. The mask will do
No.
whatever it wants in order to complete the goal. You do not control yourself. Well, it completes the goal, and no promise that it
impulse
won't
control.
kill you. Well,
No
it can complete
impulse control whatsoever.
You don't have control at all, period. While you're wearing the mask. Actually, it's the way you put it. It's not just you have no impulse control, you have no control.
it. Okay, where are we going, Descendants? Are we heading to the Red City, the closest, the Game Plateau main capital, third closest, or are we going to the Valley of Giants, second closest? I don't know why I ordered it like that, but I
Closest city. We need to do the main quest immediately. We haven't even started on it.
I
Well,
say we
the
go to
main
the
quest-
Giants.
The main quest would be the Game Plateau.
The main
technically
quest will be all of them.
all of them.
Yes, so let's get to the closest.
You guys can go to any one you want in any order.
The Red City,
Alright.
let's go. We're being lazy.
Closest.
Red City.
That's two for the
Okay.
Red City.
How many of us are there? There's like.
I'm the one driving. I pick closest.
Hey, hi, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
If it's okay, could everyone roll a d20 for me real quick?
Wisdom save, right?
No.
No?
Well, actually, at first no, and then afterwards yes.
Okay,
depending on-
everyone
Which one
D20.
of these was? Which one of these was mine?
17.
I was
I have
5.
18.
This one's
I
5.
I got a 10. I don't know if I'm adding a bonus of anything.
Yeah,
to
if we're adding wisdom, that's like a 30.
I got 11.
Is a saving throw?
Okay. Who got the 18? Scout.
Yay!
All right, Scout. Now I need you to roll a saving throw with normally at disadvantage, but because of your high wisdom, it would, and the fact that you are a monk, you would roll it normally.
Don't forget to add your charisma.
So I rolled and I got a 9. and I'm opening my sheet now. But it's most likely a pass because of how high the wisdom is.
It's
Plus charisma.
plus 19. That's 19 plus 5.
19 plus 5.
It's more than
24.
enough.
All right. All right. Scout.
It technically it's way more than 24. It's like 29 plus his proficiency.
Well, that's already included in his,
Well, he's got a 30 in wisdom, so that's a base plus 10. He's proficient in wisdom saves, so there's an additional proficiency bonus, so that there's going to be at his level plus 5, so that's a plus 15 plus another 5, so that's 20, so that's 29.
all right. In which case, yeah, he easily passes.
He
Anyway,
didn't even
Scout,
have to look at his sheet.
Hey, Scout. You see,
I-
as you get into the reins next to the card, the mask that Nutters threw into his bag, the green wooden mask that you had achieved, that you had gotten,
Yes.
it's in the seat next to you.
How convenient.
Hmm.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I break the mask down?
Forge something out of it? Well, it's
Yeah.
made of wood.
No.
It is made of wood, and you are most certainly welcome to try, but things much stronger and much more powerful than you have tried and failed.
Yeah, and you're proficient not in woodworking necessarily. I'm pretty sure you're proficient in metalworking.
I'm pretty
Mag-
sure
yeah,
he's
magic
proficient in
metalworking.
both.
Are we heading for the Red City?
Yes.
Okay. We have 2 for Red City. Everyone else?
I would rather go to Valley of Giants.
2 for
So
Red, 1
unless-
for Valley.
Second for Jolly.
Second for Valley. 2 for Valley, 2 for Red.
Let's
I
get the
vote
Valley
count for
of
5
Giants.
because I'm driving.
I say let's get the Valley of Giants over with. Start at the furthest one out and work our way back in.
That makes no
Uh,
sense.
Sure it does.
You don't go to point A to point Z to go back to point A to do point B. It makes no sense.
Gilgamesh
No,
is
you
apparently
start with an
voting for
outer
the is
tactics
apparently
or
voting for
start
the red.
with an
Red City?
tactics or start
3
with
and 3.
the outer perimeter and work your way in, not start in the center and work your way out.
Eldra, what are we doing?
Eldra is not with you.
Abandon the quest. We must find Cat.
We have cat.
No, we must find better Cat.
Red City it is. Okay.
I am not losing another companion.
She's probably
She's
just
not in
buying
your-
it some.
She's not in your general vicinity. It's kind of her... You know it's kind of her deal not to be around. Just you not seeing she's around doesn't really for sure the fact that if she is or isn't around, because her profession.
Yes, but we're on cart. Unless she's hiding in the barrel with Giblet. I mean, Joe.
The cart... The cart
I would-
is
With
connected to a multi-dimensional
Mhm.
space being into Nutter's workshop or house.
So she's probably just sleeping.
Maybe.
I heard my name.
I said Joe.
I'm gonna have
Oh, Joe Blit.
everyone. I'm gonna have everyone roll perception.
Five.
14.
Probably higher now because of the wisdom.
5
Yep.
plus 7.
I got
17.
17 plus 8.
16 plus 7. Big number.
I got
You-
12.
Okay, you see Eldra talking to someone.
Who's she talking to?
A Eladrin, a autumn Eladrin. They are a kind of orangish chocolate brown.
Oh, it's the dude. I'm gonna assume it's the dude.
Gilgamesh waves to the Eladrin and says, "Hello."
They just kind of wave a
I
hand
got
out
a
to you.
20. So I think I got a 20 on that.
All right. What's your question?
What was that?
I thought Speed said they have a question.
Oh, sorry.
I was rolling for perception, and I
Okay,
said I
yeah.
got 5. I was
Oh.
opening my sheet. It says
Okay. Yep.
it's plus 15.
We see
plus
an
10.
Eladrin.
You see a autumn Eladrin talking to Eldira.
Am I supposed to remember what an Aldrin is?
Seasonal elf.
Seasonal elf. Elf of seasons.
Oh.
Basically, Eevee evolutions.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes,
Except they can
evolution
change-
elves. Got it.
Evolutions.
Is it that same asshole that we've been dealing with?
He's not the asshole. We're the assholes.
Cough, cough.
He's
Nudge,
not the
nudge.
asshole.
You guys hear you guys also hear a different sound coming from a Reap's barrel. You swear you hear a very bubbly, being drowned sound of something saying "Krog." As Krog is being drowned by a Reap in the barrel. He's not a water frog. Can't swim.
Is he a toad?
He told you already.
I told you already.
Oh.
He's a frog, not a water frog.
So he's not a battle toad.
He's not a Battletoad. He's Krog. He's Krog Immortal Frog. Okay.
Thought
Yeah.
I swallowed it.
You want to try to swallow him again? You want to roll strength with me? All right. You pass. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 7. Plus
You
all my
swallow-
modifiers.
You swallow Krog, and for today, you will gain a Bardic Inspiration, D10. Or you'll
Woo.
gain DM Inspiration, D10, and Krog will return twice as strong tomorrow.
Oh. Okay.
Or
So I get
You
it's a
spit
D10
out the metal.
inspiration.
Yep, D10. You can use that for whatever you want.
Let's just roll it now. A 1.
Yeah. You'll add a plus 4 to one roll. Give me anything.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
So we're heading to the Red City then?
Yeah, Eldira gives a nod to the Eladrin and starts walking back towards the party.
Ooh, party.
She hops back into the cart. And she's holding some papers.
What was that?
She holds them out to you.
All right.
wanted posters.
They are.
We're wanted! Yay!
They are wanted posters.
You
Of
did
us?
He hasn't said of us yet. Are they?
They are of a few people.
Hmm.
Let me.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Good thing I'm not a people.
You could still be wanted. You are very soft.
Everybody wants nutters.
Everybody wants that nut.
No nut November.
Exactly.
They cannot have the nut.
Nutters is literally the goose that lays the golden eggs.
Okay.
I mean, for real.
I believe it.
It's hard to explain.
You know what Nutters can do right now? He can shit out a fully grown purple worm.
So what's
not-
on the wanted posters?
It's not wanted posters. I'm joking.
Aw,
Actually, it's a letter.
I thought we were wanted.
Never.
We just want to feel wanted.
It is actually a letter which she will let Gilgamesh take one look at and then hand it over to Scout. It is a letter from Granny Snow. Talking about how she got your letter and she sent an animal back to return it. She says hi to Eldira, and it's we have gotten your previous letter, and we have started making preparations. Soldiers are at the ready. We are just waiting for anything to cross over a border that isn't warranted.
Granny Snow, Commander-in-Chief of the Rabbit Army.
You laugh, but she has commanded an army multiple times. I'm not
I know.
joking.
Old-
She was friends with a necromancer. She had
I
to
know,
command the
he told me.
necromancer's army.
Yeah.
Rabbit, child.
Yep.
Child stories in bed to keep me
Oh.
from...
In that case, one could argue that Jib was following in those footsteps.
Staranoff was the name of the necromancer.
Because you see, Jib doesn't. He commands an army of skeletons, but he didn't make the army of skeletons. So...
Exactly, yeah. He didn't
Very
make the
much.
army. Anywho, as you
But
guys,
that doesn't mean he doesn't know how to bone.
I hate it.
as the Eladrin sinks into a tree and disappears, you hear a rumbling.
Fantastic.
But it's not coming from... But it's coming from all sides. Well, mainly two. Below and above. As you feel this small pelleting of rocks from above. Just dust and... So you look up,
We're outside.
and you guys watch as the air, as this purplescent sort of blue shifting aura cracks in the air and tears open, and you watch as a floating island, 2 floating islands, 3 floating islands start breaking through, and it closes. And then you're looking out, and you see something strange on the horizon. A landmass that almost looks like it's being pulled downwards towards you guys. Almost as if it's converging.
Huh. Neat.
I think it might be a good time for us to get.
It's not close.
Oh.
It's barely seeable in the stratosphere. It's like if there it's like if you were looking you know those photos of if Jupiter was as close as to our planet as the moon would be, kind of thing?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Disgusting.
Thank you.
And with that, the first act of convergence is upon us.
Heresy. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Speed time.
And with that, as you guys are walking, there's this phasing as if almost an adventurer is attempting to appear. You see the yellow coat, you see the yellowish getup, the yellow cloak, usually for the adventurer known as TK, starting to appear until their body is pushed out of the way, and you hear, "Oh, come on!" as you watch as at another a elven figure appear.
Funny.
Devlin,
He got
as
rejected.
you land in the lap of a rabbit. You are coughing up glitter.
Lovely.
Armand?
Calm, heck.
I'm afraid to see what's gonna come out the other end later.
Rainbows.
An elf
That makes
appeared
me
in your
feel
lap,
better.
and you're saying rainbows. I would like you to make an animal handling check at disadvantage because an elf just appeared in your lap. Yes, you.
A large elf at that.
A
He's
very
not
large
small.
elf.
Is he fat?
He's an elf.
Is he gonna be fat?
So you said disadvantage. I
Disadvantage.
rolled a 7.
Okay.
And I rolled
He's big for an elf. He's 6 foot tall.
animal handling plus 15.
Okay.
So that 8 is plus 15. I mean, that's 7 plus 15.
22.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is get up out of their lap.
Okay, you sit up. And don't know where you are.
An elf lands on my legs. Bad choice. My legs are stronger than my body.
It was the first bad move.
I was trying to get a leg up in life.
I
as you
imagine
s-
Scout's character having just the thickest thighs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Is
it's
he-
just very muscly.
Very thick.
Yes, exactly.
No,
As-
but it's like
As you sit up, you take a look at your surroundings. It's
I'm imagining Arnold Schwarzenegger's legs with an anorexic person's body on top.
As you sit up, you look around and you see. You actually all are noticing something. There are no trees for the next 4 to 10 miles.
oh no, it's open land.
Oh no.
That's the weird part. It's open land, but there are stumps of trees that almost look like they've been snapped off at the base and blown away. Like some
Maybe.
large wind elemental.
Should we retree it?
Armand, you have appeared in a random spot with a bunch of random people. You were just inside of a chamber with the large creature who was locked to their chair.
I remember some of these people.
Ahmad has.
Ahmad?
Amadin
No.
Ahmad.
Yeah, Amadin has actually. Gilgamesh was in one of the quests with Amadin, was he not?
No.
Martin, you don't know any of these people.
Right. But I do know that Desra just did this.
Desra popped you here, saying that there is a group of people heading towards the Red City at the moment. She trusts them. And for you to have good luck, that you have a little bit, but you can't promise how long she'll keep you there until you are popped back here.
Alright.
Gilgamesh,
Meow.
a random figure appears to the right of Scout.
Why, hello there. Who are you?
I am Amadin Sultmal. I was asked to come here and help from a mutual friend.
Allow me to guess. Judging by that glitter you're coughing up, I would assume that friend is Desra.
Yeah, that would be the one.
I'm just gonna have everyone minus a mod and quickly roll perception. Yeah.
Actually, I roll perception always.
Yeah, you always roll perception. I mean, I'm not having you roll perception because everything going on
They're
around you,
trying to
you're
see.
generally perceptive. You know what's going on.
Right. Well, I was.
26.
Easy
But,
now.
Well,
yeah,
even if I'm
West, you
doing,
see everything,
like,
West.
even if I'm distracted, I get to
Yeah.
roll for perception.
Yeah,
I
feel
rolled an
free to
11
roll.
plus 15. That's a 20.
Whoa.
18
I
plus
see
7.
everything but notice nothing.
Dirty 20.
Hey, Joe, can you roll sleight?
19.
I am wise.
Low. Plus 4.
Everyone who rolls above 12, you see the grung going around and just kind of fondling food.
If you need food, just ask. I don't need it.
I slowly put everything down.
Don't forget,
Slink back into my barrel while maintaining eye contact with you.
And blink sideways.
Close the lid.
Don't forget, the squirrel's got an entire house with a kitchen and a dining area fully stocked with food.
As you guys see coming into view from the dust storm that happened in the previous day the previous hours finally settling. And there are floating islands drifting above. You see in way out a different wild starting to converge. And you all see this almost reddish fiery mist that just blooms and matches and just slowly glows to join the soft oranges and purples inside the dusk sky of the Feywild. As into view, you see the Red City. As time drags on, nothing really changes, as it is forever dusk here. But what does change is distance, as you get closer and closer, and tree stumps start going missing. Closer and closer you get to the Red City. And then grass. And then dirt. As you find yourselves at the steps of the Red City.
Where's my uncle?
Not here. Standing at the gate of the Red City is nothing. This city is unguarded. And you just roll in.
Poor fools.
As you step in, the streets are cobbled but flat. As around you see buildings that are stacked on top of one another, sort of haphazardly in some places, but it gives this really fun feel looking around. You see
What do we see?
you see a collection of creatures. You see succubi, incubi, satyrs, you see nymphs, you see dryads, you see
Haters.
you see satyrs, you see a lot of fey creatures, and a lot of different creatures from the abyss. Or at least from the first level of hell.
But hijack, what is the abyss? Besides being hell.
Two different things. They're at constant war. That's a whole different story, buddy.
No more lore.
Whoa.
Okay. You found yourselves in the Red City. You are stopped about 10 meters into the city as a barbed devil steps in front of the cart.
Hello.
Bye.
Toll,
Steak.
toll for the Warlord. He puts out his hand. Jingle, jingle.
How much is the toll? This is our first time.
I'll grease your palm. I walk up and just slimy hand on his hand.
He looks at you, looks at it, and just licks his palm and licks it off. And he licks his lips. You have no effect on him, but you have a sense that he's friendly.
Oh, he doesn't get poisoned.
No. He cannot. He's a barb devil. He's immune to the poison condition.
Oh, then we should be friends.
Why can't we be friends?
It means we can cuddle with no consequences.
It will be a toll. There are a few tolls. For a day's pass, it'll be 5 gold pieces per person. If you plan to stay a week, 10 gold pieces per person. If you are planning to stay and not leave for a lifetime, that will be 100 gold pieces per person. If you plan to leave and go at your wishes forever, it will be 1,000 gold per person.
How many people are in our group again?
Too many.
You watch as he sniffs the air. And he counts. There is Gilgamesh, West, Sun, Joe, Speed, Nutters, Ravel,
What?
Amadin.
Mutter, and there's Nutter's Mount.
Yeah, I said Ravel.
I don't remember names.
Yeah. And a Reap. Did I already say a Reap?
Yes, said Joe. It's
Oh, I
just a
said
reap.
Joe. Okay. So in
No.
total, and Eldra. So in total, that would be 9 people. And he says,
So that would be coin for 8 people.
Well, if that's all, by all means, here's 8,000 gold.
Okay.
And I give them 8,000 gold.
you know for a fact yourself there are 9 people in the party. And he did count out all 9 of you. However, you only said 8.
That means one person in our group is already paid for.
Or exempt.
Roach doesn't count as a person. Silly.
Welcome
And
to
Nutters
the Red
he
City.
might not consider Nutters a person. He might think he's a pet.
Please do enjoy yourselves. And do be warned if you get attacked. Your likelihood might be a bit distraughtful to some. No offense.
None taken.
Have a happy day.
You watch as he walks past as he to you son, he takes a Barbie claw and just runs it from your cheek under your chin as he walks away.
Bunny suit.
Fair.
Welcome to the
Greatly
Red City.
offended. You'll hear from. Greatly offended. You will hear from my lawyer.
After this, I'm gonna just get everyone's attention. Like, are we sure that was actually some kind of official and not just some kind of con artist? Because I'm not convinced.
Who cares? Gilgamesh has plenty of gold.
I mean, we don't want to cause trouble right away, anyways.
You
I
guys,
I can make the bunny a magic ring that lets him lay a golden egg once every 3 days.
You actually you actually watch as he does one circle of the cart, stops. He stops for a second, takes 10 steps. He stops at the back of the cart, looks up, and you hear him say in Sylvan your name, Amadin.
I'd glare at him.
He does a single finger, a gesture towards him.
Okay, I approach cautiously.
The special finger?
He holds out his hand to you. He's clenching something.
I hold out my hand.
And he drops a roll of what is seemingly coin. He rolls your hand and he will kiss your knuckles. And he walks away.
Somebody loyal to me.
You now own 20 coin of the Red City. The Red City uses a special currency. You can also call this token.
Okay.
You have 20 tokens. Or cryptocurrency, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, Dogecoin.
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 Red coin. So you guys enter, you look around, and you see the most predominant establishment around are casinos and parlors and arcades and brothels. Well, no, there are no brothels here. Everywhere is a brothel here.
It's a brothelcade.
The Red City is a brothel itself. This is a place where love is shared freely. There are brothels. I'm faffing. Yeah. There are brothels, gambling houses, parlors. There are street magicians, musicians. Honestly, this is just a place where all different sorts of arts are being shown and distributed. Music, laughter, cheer, and a lot of nudists and a huge orgy just off the street.
Hi, Jack.
Yes, Scout.
Where's the closest Just Dance Revolution?
The closest what?
Closest
The
DDR.
closest Dance Revolution. Sorry, I got the both things mixed up.
Closest DDR? Probably in one of the
Yes.
arcades.
I must go. I must get the high score.
By the way,
it's been 1 day since they. It's been 1 day, right?
Since
Since they left, since the beginning of this campaign.
who is they?
Or since the campaign started, you said it would take 1 day to reach the city, right?
Yes, it has been a day.
Okay.
Okay, I need to roll a d4 for a mod then.
And everyone, including Mod, needs to
Roll a
roll
d20.
a d20.
Okay.
The 20.
Wow.
I can't grab it. There we go.
Who rolled the 20?
I did.
Okay, nothing happens. Or
It won't
is it
18.
does it change between highest and lowest, or is it always highest?
19.
Huh?
It changes.
Changes? Alright. How do I
Is
decide
any
highest or lowest?
19.
It's dependent upon what I.
Alright.
Any modifiers to this or no?
Nope, just flat.
Yeah, just
19.
In case you're wondering, that's how many arrows I get to craft for what I was trying for.
Okay.
For my subclass thing.
By the way, it's been a day, as you said.
Yep.
Did we do anything with the grass?
You didn't say you did.
I said after the mass thing, remember?
Yep, you need a body for that. You need a body to grow that. A dead one. Anywho,
Well, we have seed from it, so I was gonna use the one that I cut, right?
You need a dead body to make it.
A dead, yeah, you need a
Mm,
dead body. Yes.
You need a dead human body or body in general to grow it.
Yeah, body in general.
Yep. Who does it show to today?
Uh, who got the lowest number?
Of what? What are we rolling? Perception?
I think
No,
that would be.
just a
This general number.
I think that would be you,
General.
Mega.
I didn't know we were rolling for anything.
Devlin, roll a d20. Just flat d20.
What did you roll, Mega?
11.
I technically rolled an 8.
So you would be the lowest.
I didn't say that I was. Well, yeah, I am the lowest. However, I said that it actually the number changes depending upon what I roll. So it's actually closest to what whoever gets the number that I get.
Okay, well you have to still roll.
Right? Yeah, and I did.
You got.
An 8.
Well, Gilgamesh got an 8. The die, I'm waiting until everyone else has rolled. Son, did you roll?
I rolled, yes.
Is
I
it
got
a D?
18.
Is it a
You got
D20? Is it a D20 you roll?
Yes.
All right. Closest to 17 will be 18. Will be Sun.
All right. Son.
A green mask appears to your
Yep,
right.
a green mask appears. Make a will save.
Make a wisdom save. +5 from West.
Yeah, from West Charisma.
8.
What's the DC?
It is 20.
8. Wisdom save +2 +5.
That'd be 15.
Yep.
Which you can will most likely do at advantage because you are aware of this object and what it does.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely gets it.
2, 5. Yeah, that's 21, just barely.
Okay. With your
Well,
first.
actually, if it's at advantage, then it would just be normal.
What? Alright. Well, I normaled it out, but for reasons undisclosed. At least to you. The only people in the party who would do this, everyone would do it normally because they're acknowledgement, but the people who do it at advantage are Sun, West, and Scout.
We got reasons.
Well, if they do it at advantage, then it would normal out because they would do it normally at disadvantage.
They would do it normally at disadvantage, but because they know the history of it and how dangerous it is, and they know how it works.
So Nutters would roll at advantage. Or would he even have to roll at all?
Nutters, yes. Well,
Others would roll advantage. So pretty much everyone but Ahmad would roll at advantage.
Everyone.
Amadin's had run-in with
I think
it already.
I'd flat roll.
Amadin would be at disadvantage. Everyone but Sun, West, and Scout would do it flat.
Yeah, Amadin would definitely have a disadvantage because he would
Yep.
see it as a tool to help him get what he wants.
Amadin has already interacted with this object before.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was saying. He's already had, this is his second experience with it.
Yep. Anywho, with your first day in the Red City, what would you like to do? You guys see that towards the, looking at the middle, this place is huge, by the way. This place is gigantic. You see that toward the middle of the city, it goes up a bit, about a good 10 meters, a ramp and staircases going 10 meters to another section, and the same thing up and up and up over 5 sections until there is a final sort of castle. You can probably guess that's where the,
Where we want to go?
eventually.
There's some kind of guild hall or quest boards up anywhere.
Yeah. There's a guild hall.
The bric-a-brac.
Yes.
There is a single guild hall called the Gamblers Guild.
What? No prostitute guild?
That's just called a brothel.
I'm gonna go there, whether or not the rest of the party follows.
Okay.
I'll follow the frog so he doesn't get into trouble.
Okay.
But that's what the frog does.
What's the frog doing?
I'm gonna go up to that board. I'm gonna see if there's any wanted posters that there's duplicates of.
While looking for twins?
Yeah, or looking to see if there's two wanted posters for the same person. So see if there's an extra one on the board.
Yeah, there are.
I'm gonna pull down one of the extra ones, flip it over, and I'm gonna start doodling on it and do my best attempt at drawing Giblet.
Roll fine
But
arts.
of course, it's going to be pre-skeletal Giblet, technically.
Roll fine arts.
Wait. I see what he's... Nutter sees what he's
18.
doing and hands him a quill of perfect writing.
Yes.
Well,
Perfect.
That's only for writing, not
You draw out
Nutter
Giblet
does
and
not kill him, though.
perfectly write out the name Iron Scale.
Yes. And say, seeking information. Find the gold frog. That's it. And reward.
You pin it back on the board, right
Mhm.
next to the bounty of a fully suited person, an armor person.
Do I recognize this armored person?
Make an intelligence check. Oh, hey, yeah, it's Gilgamesh.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna take this poster down and go over to Gilgamesh and put it on his chest. Just use some of my stickiness to just like glue it.
You see Gilgamesh. You also see West. You also see Sun. You don't see Scouts. You have one.
I have one. What do I have one for?
And Nutters has one.
I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy.
I'm going to take the poster down of me and eat it.
No.
Just crumple.
As you swallow it, you watch as you pull one off the board. Gilgamesh is in yours, just
Pop back.
Roll for paper cuts.
I was about to say that.
Roll for paper cuts.
here's a
Roll.
frog.
Nutter draws a mustache on his
I get 15 paper cuts.
Oh shit!
plausible deniability. You know, because I don't have a mustache.
You squiggle it on. It pops off.
There's now a realistic looking mustache on the floor.
Yes.
Kid me!
You put
I'm
on
gonna-
the very realistic looking mustache, Scout.
I'm gonna take a closer look at some of these bounty posters of us and see who the bounty is posted by.
If it makes a mustache appear on Nutters, when I do that to my poster, I'm totally gonna draw boobs on everybody.
You watch as a bunch of boobs just and fall into the ground. They are all plastic implants. Just and then roll off.
So, who are these bounties being posted by?
They are issued by the Kingdom of Vivi. The
Who's the high
reward Gilgamesh's.
Isn't that where we just came from?
Yep.
With the
Good
armored
place.
lady?
For
Is that
10,000 gold for Gilgamesh. 1,000 gold for each of you. For regicide.
Regicide? I have done no such thing.
What did you do to Reggie?
What'd you do to Reggie?
Oh, time for disguise. I pull my cape up over my head like a hood.
And you watch as you
Tie it
do
up.
that. You watch as the exact same cape on your bounty folds up and ties.
Huh. Neat.
Well, this won't do at all.
I'm gonna start doing cool poses to see if it does cool poses too. Cha!
No, it doesn't do cool poses. In fact, they're already in the... They kind of look like mugshots.
I'm gonna
So-
look for a...
So
I'm gonna look
in
for a
other words,
big
it's
mug.
just like a blank mugshot screen because he's not tall enough to be seen on it.
Yeah.
Is there any large mugs in this tavern?
There are mugs,
Hi,
but
Jack.
you have not
Hi,
entered the Gamblers Guild. You're just at the board outside of it. Yes,
Hi,
Scout?
Jack. I just realized. Eldra.
Mhm.
Incredible sneaking and stealth. In a casino.
Yep.
Big money.
And finally, you guys watch as a final one shows up for Axel.
What?
Same. This one's 500, still regicide.
I am much so low.
I go up to the leader of the guild hall and say, I would like to post a bounty.
The guild hall is locked, and you see a humanoid sitting in front of it on a stool, flicking a coin, holding a scimitar.
Yes, hello. Might I enter the guild hall, please?
He looks at you, looks at the bounty on your chest, and looks at you, and roll initiative.
Really?
Just him.
Oh.
He walked up to the guild hall. He still has the bounty on his chest. Roll initiative, Mega.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd leave it there.
He didn't say he took it off.
14.
14. All right, he is going to go first, and he is going to use his action to toss up his coin. As he watches his coin, and it lands on. It lands on heads. And you watch as the coin sinks into the floor as the ground around you becomes golden, and a soft golden hue starts appearing in the air as you hear the sound of a jackpot machine rushing as you watch as he takes his hand and cuts it across his scimitar, and his blood turns to ice on it. Okay. Gilgamesh, it is your turn.
The power of gambling.
It is your turn.
I will try and persuade him that I will mean no harm. Excuse me, sir. I genuinely mean you no harm, and despite what this bounty upon my chest says, I have not performed any action of regicide whatsoever in my life.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna be rich with that much.
Well, how would you like to be richer?
I don't take bribes from crooks who have seemingly committed regicide. Sorry. It's just a little bit of a, how do I put this, motif?
Regicide.
Well, that bounty on your chest says otherwise. Very
Did-
bold of you to Wear it so proudly.
It's like an open challenge.
It is! Clearly you're begging for it, honey.
He's just got something he's trying to get off his chest.
Don't worry. After I crack that armor off you like a sweet crab, I'll do some fun stuff with you, hun.
Crab.
Crab!
Crab.
Crab!
Well,
A single kobold just splats on the ground. Like, crab. No.
well, if you are so insistent on fighting, I am afraid that I will have no choice. But please be aware that this is going to be against. This is going to be against my. Well, please note that I did offer the option of peace.
Gilgamesh is gonna commit murder! Yay!
Gilgamesh, what are you doing? A bonus action.
All right.
Use your action for persuasion.
All right.
We're
Well,
so
actually,
proud of
I
Gilgamesh.
actually rolled persuasion. So
I know. Role played instead. Persuasion's not gonna work here when you have a bounty for 10,000 gold on your chest.
all right. And
It's
as a bonus
10,000
action,
gold and an imperial favor.
in which case I'll just throw an unarmed strike with hold on, can't remember what it's called right now.
Okay.
With you know what? I'll do it with disarming strike and hold on. Where is it?
Okay.
Great weapon master. That's it.
Here's why I love the Red City. As you go to strike, you watch as your body freezes in place for some reason. And he grins. You watch as he stick as that will take your bonus action. You will not. You will spend. You don't. For a disarming strike, that you have to spend, then do it. It's not saying you hit and then then you spend to try, or is it? What is it?
I have to actually perform the attack.
Okay.
If I do not attack, then
Okay.
I'm not.
Then you
then
are fine. Well, it's more you do go to make the attack, but something freezes your attack, making it automatically miss. Basically, stunning you in place when you try. However, I will just say that it didn't really go through. I'll say for this time it does not spend. You watch as he reaches into a small bag on his side, and you hear some fumbling as he pulls out a stack of. You watch as he pulls out. One sec. Oh, okay. High roll today. You watch as he pulls out 5 tokens, then pulls out an additional. He pulls out 5 tokens, drops them, and he pulls out an additional. Okay, low. He pulls out an additional. Hold on. I'm rolling.
I think I know what's going on here.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Pulls out an. Ooh. Alright, wow. He pulls out an additional 30 tokens. Or no. He will pull out only 10 tokens. As he walks 10 feet towards you and takes a strike. He cleaves into you, and you are just there and can barely move, and you're confused on what's happening. As you will take 8 damage, plus 1, 9, plus 10, 11, and let's see here as he activates Gambler's Blade. That is low. That is on the higher. So, okay. Takes a -3 to death saves, and he's going to do an additional 3 damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage to you, Gilgamesh, as he cleaves right into your shoulder as he says, "Ah, first time in the red. Oh, this is going to be fun." As he pulls it out and he backs up additional 5 feet away from you.
Well, this seems hardly sporting or fair.
It's not my fault you don't know. Not my fault you don't know the rules, honey.
The loud clang I hear from outside.
You hear a as
I
it just
come in.
Yep.
I rolled a 17 with my +4 initiative. That's a 21 for my initiative to join the fight.
Okay. You will be at technically the bottom. Gilgamesh, it is your turn.
Also, a 21 puts me at the bottom?
Well, it's because you're joining late.
Oh, you see, I assumed I would just get to go next, since they've both gone once, and then I get to go in.
Nah, sure, fuck it.
Because technically the bottom or the top wouldn't matter at that point.
At this point, who give fuck? Well, it's him, Gilgamesh, and then you. So, Gilgamesh, you're up.
I stand up.
Yep.
And say to him, well, can you at least explain the rules to me so that way it can be a fair fight? It would seem hardly sporting a member of a guild.
I'm part of a gambler's guild. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, honey, to win my parlor gamble. And a magician never tells a secret, nor does a gambler. You think I'm gonna tell you what cards I have up my sleeve? Because if I do, I'm gonna get beat in for it. You ever play a game of cards and cheat in order to tell someone how you cheated after the match or during it? That's not smart.
I've never cheated once before in my life.
Well, don't start now, honey bun.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Scout.
Where's me and Eldra? Just watching?
Yeah, I guess.
We're just moving in the cart.
Can she figure out what's going on?
Eventually, yeah. Well, she'll start looking. Okay, Gilgamesh, what are you doing? You have to extrapolate from surrounding data.
Well, seeing as I don't have the tokens, I will attempt to throw some platinum.
Okay. How much platinum are you throwing?
10.
10 platinum. All right. You watch as you throw out the platinum as it... What are you spending this platinum for?
Since he moved up to me, I'm going to spend 5 of it to move and 5 of it to attack.
I think I get it now.
10 platinum.
Well, at least
10 platinum
that's...
turns into 100 gold. Which...
Platinum was 10 gold.
10 minus 10 gold. Hold on.
I get it. I think I get it.
Okay. And let me roll something. Okay. This is worse for platinum because it's going to have an exchange rate here. Okay, so it is going to be that cost. Okay. You throw out 10 platinum. You feel your arms loosen as if you can make an attack, but as you go to shuffle to move, your feet are still stuck in place.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'll throw... If I'm able to attack, then I'll throw my dwarven...
Okay, roll to hit.
Alright.
Catch on quick!
Hi, Jack. I'm gonna try to find a place to exchange money for tokens.
Okay, you step into a parlor.
Oh no.
That'll be... let's see. 24.
24 to hit.
Yes.
That hits. He is not going to spend anything to do anything against that. But yeah, it hits. Roll damage. And what are you doing? Ape?
Well, you see, I'm just gonna run in there. I'm gonna grapple his leg, because technically a grapple's not an attack.
You start to move in, and as you start to do something, you freeze in place.
All right, that's see.
Darn. I was hoping that it was going to be the cost of attacks or something.
It's not
There's a-
attack cost.
There's a
Actually,
very
I
obvious
understand it.
joke going on here.
I understand it. I understand the way that's playing right now.
But what if I am gold?
No.
Aw.
No, I believe I understand it.
Come-
I'm not sure if
And
I'm
it'll
allowed to, though.
get back up to him. He pulls out
He needs to make a strength saving.
strength saving throw. DC?
18.
Or he fails. But or
He will become prone.
prone? Okay. Falls prone. You watch as he low rate. Okay.
19 damage, by the way.
Okay, noted. Yeah, that hurt him.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, I heard him. Man, that sucks. Yeah, that hurt him. You watch as he sits up. He is going to throw. He throws out. He looks at you. He's like, "Okay, I guess it's betting time." You watch as he throws out. This is the introduction to how this area works. So fuck it. He throws out 20. Yeah, he throws out 20 tokens, and will throw out an additional. Ooh, middle. Three. Ouch. He throws out a 15, 30. It's 10. He's 5 feet away from you. Okay, he throws out another 30 tokens, spends half of his movement to stand up, and walks 5 feet towards you, and will make 4 strikes. Okay.
Oh wait,
Those-
that's right. I'm a fighter. That means I have extra attack. Darn it.
Now, all of those would normally miss. However... Oh, that one's gonna make him go... Oh, those are gonna make him go fucking broke. So, 20, 30, 40, 40. He throws out 80, 90, 100. That's all he can spend. He throws out 100 tokens. He misses a strike completely, and he misses... You watch as he's about to miss 3 strikes, but for some reason, it's almost like they magnetize it towards you. He goes... Woof, woof, woof. As you will take Damage. You take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and let's see. 13 points of damage from this strike. And it is your turn.
it's just
within-
like the guild going on strike.
This time I will throw out another 10. And
Okay.
another 10 platinum.
Okay.
And I'm going to just use my bare fists and do non-lethal damage. This time, remembering I've got multiple, since I am a fighter.
So you go to throw that punch, you feel your fist, your arm is tensing up almost as if you haven't paid a complete toll.
In which case, I'll throw out another 10.
It's loosening a bit more. It feels like there's just a small little bit left on the toll.
10 more.
All right. You... Okay. It will take 5 from that, so you'll have 5 left over. Or, well, no, it's going to take all of that. The tax for that round, for that attack was 25 per hit. So, make your hit.
All right.
All of it, sadly, will be taken for what you offer is what is grown. And sadly, Platinum has a higher or lower exchange rate right now. Or is worth less than tokens. Anywho, make your attack.
All right.
Roll it.
So what is the exchange?
You don't know.
That will be 22 to hit.
22 to hit. That hits.
Non-lethal damage.
Okay.
And that will be...
You knock him out.
All right.
And
That would have been 16 damage.
okay.
Non-lethal.
Yep. He is knocked out and on the ground.
I did try and warn you. I did say that I was offering peace,
But he has a job.
anyway, I will rip the poster off my chest and then
Okay.
proceed into the...
Be right back.
Okay.
Nutters looks over to Sun and says, "Hey,
I want to search his
Fertilizer.
pockets.
fertilizer for the grass."
Okay.
We needed the body.
Roll
I mean,
investigation. And
Go.
you mean
Knocked out.
Scout. Anywho, Scout, you are over in the gambling parlor. You head up to a token machine. What do you want to spend? Gold? What are you spending? How much and what?
Well, now, you see, I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
So, Elga, you get what I'm going with?
Maybe.
Well, what can I use for one? Because she probably has gold. So the amount of time she's pickpocketing people, she probably has something already.
Let's see.
My character has no gold because
She will give
Let's spend it.
you 130. She gives you 400 gold.
okay, and then I'll try to convert that into tokens.
Okay. Do you feel lucky? It's gold. Okay.
I feel lucky with 4 numbers.
you
Haha.
look over and see Nutters trying to shove an acorn in the slot.
Okay, so 100 to 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll one. Oh, lucky. You will actually be pretty damn lucky, and you will get 100 tokens back.
Yay! I didn't even need to kick the machine. That's how you get more.
Yep. Okay. You have your 100 tokens. Add 100 tokens to your inventory.
Yay! I see how the game works. I know how it works. I'm seeing with my eyes.
You need tokens to move your token.
So, do I get to search this guy who was knocked out or not?
Yeah, I said roll investigation.
I
Can I get
14.
my on this?
Got a 14.
Yeah, Nutters is gonna help. He gets
Okay.
plus 16 to investigation. So
Okay.
36.
16, 36.
Make sure everyone's caught on. Make sure everyone's caught on. I think I know what's going on with the whole battle thing.
Yep.
I'm allowed to say.
Feel free.
All right.
So I think you have to bet move. So if it's like if you can call or raise or throw all in, could you do more attacks?
Technically.
So say like if you have 1,000 tokens and you go all in, could you do like a massive attack?
Probably.
So does he have? Do I find coins in his bucket and tokens?
You can steal his last his last 20 tokens, and your bounty will increase by 2,000.
Oh, sweet.
And shouldn't technically Gilgamesh win the tokens that he bet?
That's why it's
That's
stealing when I do it.
No, because Gilgamesh won the pot after winning the battle, right?
That is not how it works.
Doesn't he get all the tokens?
Nope, it's not. It's not really a bet. It's more of paying a toll.
Are you sure? In blackjack, you
House
There's-
always win.
There is a very obvious joke going on here.
it's gambling. You're gambling for battle.
It's action
Yeah.
economy.
It's action economy.
It
and
is
the house
action
always-
economy.
I am back. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Don't
We're
worry about it.
gambling.
We're gambling.
Ah,
With our lives.
yay.
Lord, I was born a gambling man.
So I'm taking 20 tokens from him. He didn't have any gold left on him.
They only seem to use tokens here.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
gonna take
I
his
rolled a
tokens.
nat 20. Did I see that coin that he was playing with? Because earlier he had a gold coin in his hand he was flipping.
You see it back in his palm.
Can we take it?
You cannot.
Is it glued there?
It is attached, and it has the likeness of a succubus on it, giving a peace sign and a grin and a wink.
Hmm.
I think
Did
it's
he-
massive.
Was he wearing a hat?
No.
Oh. Because when he had a hat, I was gonna steal his hat.
Anyway, I go into the hall, taking the poster off before I enter.
Okay.
I'm surprised Wes hasn't said anything. This is his main thing here. This is what he does daily. And he hasn't said a word on this.
Yes.
It's only 200 GP added to your bounty.
You said
Wes, come on. You have like
I said
10
2,000
million
before,
gold.
but I was wrong. I realize
Oh.
that is probably not as worth as regicide. Anywho,
And petty theft.
yep. Okay. Gilgamesh, you enter the guild hall. You see a bunch of people looking up at boards that have a bunch of numbers that are constantly changing and shifting.
Make sure you take lots of stock into what's going on around you.
Illegal chicken fighting.
all right. I will head up to.
You see a
Right.
large crowd around a single board.
All right. I will head up to. Whoever is
Like-
perhaps, or I'll head to the guild hall master.
You head towards where the guildmaster would sit, and you see a small, elderly man who is a goblin, but has more humanoid skin tone, wrinkly, whitish hair, small glasses, has a stamp, and he's stamping a book, and he's taking the book, moving it, stamping, moving. And he looks at you and just glasses. Are you to open a vault?
What did you say, Hijack?
Are you here to open a vault?
This
No, I'm here to place
reminds me of Harry Potter.
Because it is.
I'm here to place bounty.
Alright. He pulls out a parchment. And what is this bounty for?
False accusations and multiversal war. The person in question, Barley, I am willing to pay 1 million platinum.
Pen drops.
Yeah, he's holding the paper and just kind of flips forward, and he's just kind of looking at you, raises an eyebrow. You're a joker.
I pull out my living root satchel and start pouring out 1 million platinum.
Oh, you're not kidding.
As I'm pouring out, I look him dead in the eye and say, "Does it look like I'm joking?"
Does this look like the face of a jester?
Do I look like a clown to you?
Do I look like a court jester to you?
What would Barley want anything to do with someone of your liking?
That's what I would like to know. And considering these false bounties placed upon my name for apparent regicide, which I have never performed in my life, I would at least like her taken alive.
Regicide.
Vessel through, and he pulls out your bounty.
Here we are. Gilgamesh. Bounty of 10,000 gold pieces and 1 favor. Or 10,000 gold pieces and a single favor of Kingdom of Vivi. This is distributed by the Kingdom of Vivi, not by Warlord Barley.
And Barley is the head of the Kingdom of Vivi, is she not?
No.
That's Vivi.
That's totally different places. Totally
Vivi
different
is-
people.
Vivi was ruled by a man named Baratros, but in the past few days he was murdered, apparently by you. As this reads, that you and a group of others murdered King Baratros in Vivi.
I honestly do not recall anyone by the name of Baratros.
You've never met a Baratros.
Has the rest of the party?
Nope.
Or some of the party?
I
Framed.
genuinely never met a person by the name of Baratros.
Well, I'm sorry, on the replay of events, it clearly shows you walking up to the man and killing him.
He slides it over and turns it, and you see yourself walk up to the bed of King Baratros, a man you have never met. He is a dwarf. You raise your hammer, your dwarven thrower, and crush his head in.
Have I been paying attention to this?
You watch as you walk out of the way, as you see Draco walk in with a squirrel on their shoulder. Look at him up and down, talk over to the squirrel. The squirrel does some gestury hands as you watch as some of the slop on the bed cleans up. And he walks out, and you watch as wheeling in comes the automation with a reap jumping behind as the two of them fix the bedding. leaving a crushed skull.
I genuinely have no recollection of this at all. And I can genuinely say, 100% guarantee, that as long as I was conscious, that I would have no part in such a barbaric and gruesome murder.
And you have an alibi.
As a matter of fact, yes, several members of Vivi were actually there with us during the entirety of the time. As a matter of fact, one of the blacksmiths in Vivi was actually there with me during the entirety of my stay. I was with them the entirety of the time.
On the... This is 3 days ago?
I find it odd
This
since
is
I've
3
never
ago.
been to Vivi.
This is 3 days ago. And just after about 18 clicks. You are saying around this time, 3 days ago, 18 clicks, you were inside of the shop of a blacksmith?
Hijack, how long ago was 3 days? Was that crab thing, or was that...
That would be crap.
Okay. Well, to be precise, 3 days ago I actually was not in. I was actually delivering a peace treaty for the Kingdom of the Kobold.
So you deliver a treaty to the Kobold King who has been at a war, or teetering war with Vivi, and then so luckily you murder, or you murder the king and commit regicide.
Not at all. We were delivering a peace treaty. They were attempting to prevent it.
And you can prove this treaty how?
The kobolds actually have it in their cave. The Treaty of Not War.
Roll persuasion.
We never fixed that. We never fixed that.
Roll
We
persuasion.
technically did fix
Don't
that.
you guys have the treaty?
Roll deception.
We did technically fix that.
Roll deception. What do you want to say, Joe?
I don't think Arif was ever in Vivi. I think
What?
it was after they left Vivi that I joined the party.
No, you joined before Vivi.
Yeah, it was before Vivi.
Then I'm forgetting where Vivi was.
Vivi 23? He doesn't buy it.
Isn't...
I
thought
see no
Vivi-
proof here. I see no proof here. I am just the teller, and the keeper of coin here, and the keeper of the banks. So unless you are trying to steal from our banks, then I don't have a
Why, not at all.
problem with you. Very good.
I'm not trying to steal from your banks. I'm just attempting to prevent a misunderstanding. And additionally, I'm attempting to also place a bounty on someone who is truly deserving.
Being the great warlord Barley,
Yes.
the one leading the great Fey War,
Yes.
in order to continue to grow us as Fey creatures' lands, so we can take back what we deserve. That, Barley?
In fact, she is actually not doing what you believe she is doing, but yes. That Barley, but she is not doing it for the reasons you believe.
Well, what is she doing?
She is attempting to create essentially a giant hive.
A giant what?
A giant hive. She is attempting to essentially create a super race of illegal races by merging all universes into one, and then bringing all universes into one single collective.
Well, All bounties above 100 gold, I'm afraid, has to be predetermined and watched by either a active royalty figure, a warlord, or a commander, and I am neither of those.
Very well.
Amadin steps up to the counter next to him.
He goes, stop!
I have a question.
I just place my hand
He just
down
looks
on
at
the
you and
counter.
he's like,
Where did you apparate from?
I just put my hand down on the counter.
he puts his
hand
hand
on
on
my
your
right.
hand. He puts his hand on your hand and a hand on his hand, and he leans over and he says,
Are we sharing stories now?
Hey, Jack.
No,
I was like,
Scout.
He's got a royal insignia on his hand. He's got a royal signet ring.
he knows.
So he's saying that
He's
he
royalty,
will.
but he is not in a position of power.
All right, fair enough.
well, you said royalty or position of power.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Said
you
or
did say
war.
or.
Yeah,
I said
you did say or.
I said royalty.
That may
A
not have been what you
warlord.
meant, but it was what you
Yeah,
said. We'll
it's
go
what
with
I
what
said.
you meant.
It's what he said.
It's either it's either royalty, a warlord, or a commander in the higher position of power.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm royalty.
You're royalty, but you are not in a high position of power right now. That's actually why you're here.
In any event, if nothing can be done, can I at least pay off my bounty?
I'm afraid we cannot pay a favor, and I'm afraid that this is not a bounty with us. This is with the Kingdom of Vivi.
Very well. Then. I shall head immediately to Vivi then, and try and get this whole thing cleared.
I am not sure if that is a clever idea, sir, if I am to be kind with you. You supposedly, as you put it, have committed regicide on the king. I don't believe they would be at any other liberty than to kill on sight. Do note these playbacks and figure forms.
You watch as he holds it out as a prestidigitation figure of you pops out. It's kind of holographic.
When full descriptions of a person are available and have killed a king, I'm afraid most people will be on edge of you. And if you have killed the king of Vivi, most people will be hostile towards you, as they are one of few non-Fey strongholds left here in this Feywild. Now, unless you would like to open a vault, or would like to discuss exchange rates, or would like to tell campfire stories, I'm going to have to get back to work.
Well, I suppose I can exchange some tokens. if
Very
you
well.
allow.
Very well. What are you exchanging?
I would like to exchange 1,000 of each currency into tokens, please.
You only have platinum.
I do not have just platinum.
On your sheet, you only have platinum.
Well, I can obviously turn platinum into the other currencies.
I'm afraid we only take currency up to gold. Anything below gold is just an insult.
Very well then. I shall exchange 10,000 platinum and 10,000 gold into tokens, please.
Okay, so remove 11,000 platinum from your...
Alright, done.
Okay. Exchange rates. I don't know why you're doing it like that. But okay, for the platinum, you will gain tokens equal to 4, 5, 6, 7. Divide your platinum by 7, round it down.
Alright.
And your gold, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Divide it by 12, round it down.
My total or the amount that I exchanged?
For gold, for the gold,
Both.
that amount, for the gold, divide that by 4, 8, 12. For the other one, divided by what I said. two different things.
Right.
One
so,
by 12 and the other by 7.
Right. Yeah, but which one do I do? Do I divide the amount that I spent, or do I divide the amount that I have in total?
You divide the currency. You divide the platinum you spent by 7 and the gold you spent by 12.
Okay.
So you have 1,428 tokens from your platinum. And you have 833 from your gold. So in total, you will have 2,261 tokens.
2,600.
2,261.
2,200.
Yep.
Nutters
2261.
goes and Nutters
2261.
crawls up on the counter and sits down in front of the old guy behind the counter and pulls out a book, a big giant leather-bound tome with writing on the front that says "Giant Book of Campfire Stories."
All right.
Are you gonna start reading campfire stories?
That's what he said he wanted.
Are you going to?
Yeah, Nutters literally sits down, opens up this big giant book with title that says "Giant Book of Campfire Stories" and starts
Starts
reading
reading?
it out loud.
You watch as he pulls out a very tiny campfire and props up 2 small sticks of s'mores, 2 small sticks of marshmallows, and for as long as you want you to tell campfire stories.
He was serious about it.
He wasn't joking either. He's fully willing to sit around and have campfire stories. He's very bored. He's helping a client right now. It's not his fault the way the client wants help is through listening to their nice stories.
In which case, hijack.
Yeah.
I suppose that I will be done with this session as Gilgamesh will just start walking to Vivi in order to try and clear this all out.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you're sure?
Rest in peace, Gilgamesh.
Right after he converted all those tokens, he's leaving. And he's gonna go somewhere where he doesn't need the tokens.
Right?
I didn't say that I wasn't going to give them all to you. I'm just saying that I'm going to head to Vivi and try and clear this all out.
To say
quite
this
clear.
is a death wish is an understatement. It has been made clear to you if you go there.
Everybody's gonna try to kill you.
Everyone and their grandma are going to try to kill you.
Your only
No one
hope
has-
is to send the messenger in your place.
I genuinely have nothing to hide. I have an alibi, and I have genuinely done nothing.
We know
Okay.
you have generally done nothing, but your alibi is being with the kobolds that are at war
Which-
with Vivi.
Right?
No
I think
longer
your best
at war with Vivi.
your best bet right now
They
would be
are
to
still at war with Vivi.
Yeah, your bet. Yeah, it's called the Not War.
It is the Neotes War.
It's
Yeah,
Neotes war now.
Your best bet's gonna be to fund.
That's why you are falling. That's why you are falling apart, because you propagated a war,
Right, yeah.
and it's
And that's
still
what
going on.
And that you
And now you're and you were pissed off because someone duped you for that.
Right, yeah. And
Now
I'm
someone has also duped you for framing you for regicide.
right, yeah. And if I head to Vivi, I am going to
Be trying to be murdered by both parties. As to the kobolds, you said you were from Vivi.
right, yeah. And if Vivi sees that I'm being attempted to be murdered by the kobolds, they will clearly see I'm not with them. And if the kobolds see that I'm being attempted to be murdered by Vivi,
They're
will
gonna
see
just
that
think you're a bloodthirsty murderer because, you know, you killed their king.
We also blew up their fucking elevator.
I'm gonna let you think this through. For all reasons, you have no reason you should want to go back there right now. Not until you clear your name. You don't have to clear your name in Vivi.
Your best option is to send a messenger in your stead. who doesn't have a bounty on their head.
And even them bearing your name right now for, killing a king, they're going to shoot the messenger.
Yeah, but not on sight at least.
Not on sight. So I ask
I have
you
a
again.
question.
No questions, Scout. This is not about you. This is not about you. I ask you again. Are you sure about that?
I have an AC of 29 and 130 health.
And they are
sure
a complete colony of dwarves, elves, and dwelv who are armored to the tits with dwelven steel. They have a guild hall fashioned completely with it solely. You know the effect of dwelven steel, you know how it works, and you know it is strong. You know it is a mix between dwarven plate, which you originally used a long time ago, so you know that itself is powerful, and elven plate, which itself is horrifying when implemented. So when the two of them are mixed with a high AC and a bonus to stealth attacks, with a professionally trained guild hall, you may be one, but they are many. Are you sure about this?
Hi, Jay.
I think he just wants to play a new character.
He can, if you want, but...
It's not that I want to play a new character, it's that this is something not that necessarily that just Gilgamesh would do in order to try and clear his name. It is both something he has to do in order to clear his name, and something he would do due to the fact that seeing that there is someone who is going around impersonating him, he is going to want to go to Vivi in order to track this person down and brutally smash their head in like they apparently did to the actual king.
And you can't do that with the party?
Well, Gilgamesh is the one with the highest regicide. If he stays with the party, they're going to be a big target.
You're already a big target.
Yeah,
They also have bounties of regicide.
Right, yeah, but they don't have one of over 10,000.
No, but it'll grow.
We're growers, not showers.
Let's just put Gilgamesh on temporary hiatus as he's
Okay.
as he's tracking this person alone. How about that? He's not necessarily going to go to Vivi, but he is going to go around Vivi and or around the area of Vivi, staying far enough away from them, but trying to figure out where this person is and who this person is, where they are, and eventually find them.
Can't you just buy a sports car and date a stripper like a normal person in midlife?
Midlife, because he's had multiple lives. This is the middle one. It won't be the last.
Alright, there are a few people in the party who have already had suspicions on who did the bounty thing. Or not the bounty thing, the scroll thing. And there is a large sense that whoever tried to set you up with the kobolds is probably also trying to set you up with Vivi.
And I have a feeling it's a Jerk-a-ladrin with the southern draw.
An Eladrin that you attacked?
I didn't.
TK attacked. Gilgamesh threatened.
But that's my guess at who did it.
You do have someone in the party who is an expert enchanter, and someone in the party who is a expert tracker. Someone who's an expert tracker who actually is racist towards Faye, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of my preferred enemies, actually.
Oh, you get two, actually.
I actually have more than that because of my subclass.
No, I was talking about you and Scout.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
Scout first.
favorite enemy is humanoid in general.
If this is what you want to do, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna ask you one last time. Are you sure about this?
Gilgamesh is apparently going to stay with the party a bit longer due to an insight roll that I rolled and additionally a coin.
You do remember, son, what Draco, before you guys got yoinked over to that thing, was talking about that he thought he thinks he knows who might have biffed the treaty.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got an 18 on insight and
Okay,
flipped the
thank
coin.
God.
I got
Thank
an 18.
you.
I got an 18.
I did not want to just have to kill off did not want to just kill Gilgamesh. You're going to the Feywild!
Again.
I said I wasn't going to kill him. I said we were going to put him on temporary hiatus.
No, I'm saying there's a larger chance in the Feywild with people trying to hunt you.
Again, hijack.
Yeah.
Kill him again.
Kill him again. Okay.
He died? He died 3 times. He can go back for a 4th.
He's died 3 times. Who knows if he'll come back for the 4th. Anywho. Okay.
I'm not stretching this time.
It's the last time I'm gonna do that for Gilgamesh, though. That's the last time I'm gonna pull out information that you guys have. That you guys know. Next time something like this happens, I'm gonna let it just happen.
Stinky.
Okay. That.
The information you provided did not actually sway me. It was the dice roll and coin flip, by the way.
All right. I'm just saying.
So,
next time you go off to try it, I'm gonna let
Try
you.
something suicidal. He lets you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I guess Gilgamesh is gonna just stay with the party and evenly distribute the coins that he got amongst them.
I won.
Okay. Okay. How much are you giving to everyone?
Hold on, I'm getting a calculator so I can figure out how much 2,261 is divided by 9.
How long are you telling campfire
251.
stories? How long are you telling campfire stories for?
I don't know, what time is it?
About 4 clicks. There are 24
Everyone
clicks
gets
in a day.
251 coins, and there is 1 coin remaining, which I suppose Gilgamesh will keep to himself.
Okay. You guys will gain that much token.
How much
I
token?
How much token? 200 and what?
251. Which
251 token to all of you.
Yeah.
I tell you what. Let me make a charisma check.
Okay.
That will tell me how long I tell stories for. 4 plus. So that would be a 7 in performance. So I was gonna say that quartered, my roll quartered would be how long I read for. So
2?
a little less than 2 hours.
Okay. After the 2 hours, the goblin seems very thankful for your stories and will actually give you a small tablet. Stone tablet. It has a single fluctuating number for how much a token costs for 6 seconds.
Oh, nice. Nutter tells him thank you.
Or what the exchange rate is for a token.
Right.
And you are given a complimentary book of action economy.
Alright.
What this book does, it'll give you the base prices of certain actions,
Awesome.
but only when you search for the specific action.
Right.
Action economy only takes for the first. No, there is a disclaimer. Action economy will only ever take effect when a engagement is to occur.
In other words, when initiative is rolled.
Okay. Crisis averted. And what do you guys want to do?
Scout was
answer
about to
Mike
say
now.
that.
I would
Okay,
like
yeah.
to make a perception
You can
check.
hold on, Scout. Now,
something.
what do you want to say?
Well,
Jeez, what was
I
that?
wanted to do it. I wanted to do it way back when they were showing the screen or whatever of the murdering. That I wasn't there. You never
None of
said
us-
me.
None of us were there.
Yeah, but I wasn't there on the screen. All
but
of
you
you
are the
were.
party leader.
Therefore, you get blamed for just being the leader.
Is that why mine's literally just 500 gold? Just
Yes.
knowing.
You
Like,
are
how
a
would you-
alibi.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my god. Wisdom, help me! Why am I still at this party? Help! Do we leave? I guess. The town?
You can if you want. Why would you come here just to leave?
Well, to see the chief, Warlord, whatever, if they're here.
The
If
warlords.
there
In,
is.
yeah, the warlords in town here. Red City is
I'm gonna
the
talk to
home of the
Nutters.
warlord.
I ask him something.
Okay.
Hey, Nutters,
Mm-hmm.
you want to earn some quick money?
Nutters always wants to earn money.
Well, we could sell this barrel of water if you enchant it and call it special snake oil. I've got a feeling that we could make a killing. Doesn't matter what kind of magic, it just has to be a magic that's hard to identify.
I cast Nistel's mysterious aura on it.
Yes, on my barrel. Of grung-soaked water.
You know what Nistel's magical aura is, right?
Nope.
It's just a spell that enchants something with the magical aura of whatever you want it to be. It doesn't give it any effect. It doesn't. It just makes it look like it does.
Perfect.
Like even if somebody was to cast identify on it, it would register as being magic. They just wouldn't know exactly what it did. It would be a mystery. So yeah.
So
Nistel's
Thursday.
magic aura. It does
That's
nothing but register as magic. And I'm gonna cast it at the highest level as I can.
I'm gonna see if Scout has any empty bottles that we can borrow.
No,
Don't worry, we'll pay you back.
sure you will.
Yeah, if it's all goes according to plan, we'll totally pay you back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's 6:30. I gotta leave now.
All right. See ya.
See
Adios.
ya.
You guys are gonna try to sell your juices?
Yep.
Okay. How much are you gonna try to sell them for?
1 token per.
I'm gonna say 5 tokens per bottle.
And what do you market it as?
Snake oil.
Falafel. Wait. What's the frog's name again?
It's slimy super snake oil.
That doesn't sound very appetizing.
You see, it's great for salves. Like if you're itchy, it's good to drink and taste delicious. So we're gonna tell people. And it's super. It's got a lot of protein.
Or call it jogging juice.
And then if you're going bald, you can rub it on your head. It'll help hair growth.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yep. We're just gonna start saying all these wild claims.
We're gonna call it Viagra.
Anyways. Hi, Jack. I wanted to know if technically the stuff I have of Armor counts as royalty.
No. Okay.
Dang it.
I'm gonna have you guys roll performance.
I actually get like, what was it? Do I have proficiency in performance? I'm pretty sure I do.
You can do it at advantage if you let people sample it.
I got
Yes, I can.
21.
Yeah, I have a plus 15 to performance.
Jesus Christ.
I got a
You
21.
could-
With an 18, I only get
So
23.
that's gonna be a 24.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you will
21
gain.
to 24.
How many gallons are in your small barrel?
I am not entirely sure how much is in a small barrel.
Oh,
I think
a
that's
small,
on
Oh
here.
my god! Wait, I just realized
What?
Small
we
barrels
can
are
do the
35
drugs
gallons.
here.
Yes.
We can
Small
do the
barrels.
black market drugs here.
Small
Technically.
barrels are 30
Not
gallons,
really.
sorry. 30 gallons.
Yep, 30 gallons.
Okay, I will say you can sell.
Each vial
Each
would be about a
vial.
cup.
So, each vial is 5 token, you said?
Yep.
Yep.
And that's a cup. How many cups are in a gallon?
It would
4.
actually be,
4
a
cups in a
vial
gallon?
would be roughly a shot. And there is 38 to 42 shots in a liter.
No one is gonna pay 5 tokens for a shot.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But it's
token
such a
shot.
good. It's
Token
such a
a
good.
shot. We're gonna sell them for a token a shot.
Okay, token a shot.
Token a shot, or
10 for 5.
yeah. A token a shot or 10 for 5.
We will say you will make. You make a total of 64 tokens.
How long is it going to take us to be? Are we going to spend selling?
With that roll, I'm gonna say it will take you a D4. 3 clicks.
Okay.
Sales are fast.
Sweet.
We got a good performance roll.
Yep. Plus, do I get a? What about the advantage if I let people sample it?
Didn't you roll with advantage?
He did
No,
not.
I didn't.
Okay, feel
No.
free. If you roll with advantage, you're gonna.
Okay,
lose.
an 18 plus the 15 for my performance. That'd be
Okay.
my new performance.
You
33.
you personally will also gain on your own expenses an additional 44.
All right.
So on the first 64, you also got 44.
That's
It's
a total.
108.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and add those tokens.
Math.
We're gonna split it 2 ways.
Okay. Okay.
So 108. I'm gonna give him 8 and I keep 100. No, just kidding. I'll give him 100 and I'll keep. How do you want to split it, Nutters?
I don't know. I'm gonna go put a coin in a slot machine somewhere. See what happens.
Roll a d20.
I want a token. A token, I mean.
1 token. Roll a d20.
Yeah, just one token. Oh. 14.
Roll
The
3.
one I roll. Roll what?
Roll 3 d20. Or, well, one more, I guess.
Wait, one more.
Roll
Wait.
one more. You lose your
4,
token.
6.
Oh well.
I want to give it a try.
Okay, roll 3d20. Tell me how many tokens you're spending.
1.
1 token? Okay. What rolls?
1842.
1842? Okay. You get back 2 tokens.
I do it again with 1 token.
Roll 3d20. And while this is happening, Draco, what are you doing?
963.
Is
963?
there anyone in our group left who doesn't have the bounty on them?
Yes.
Eldra.
Odd.
Modern.
Amadin, Eldra, Ravel.
Okay. Eldra, I'm gonna talk to her
All right.
for a
Never.
scam.
Okay. Scout, you make back 9 tokens.
Yay.
What's your
So,
scam?
hang on.
Well, you see, if Eldra doesn't have a bounty on her head, like she can put me in a cage and try to cash out on my bounty, and I can very easily escape.
You do know your bounty is for dead, not alive, right?
Really?
She
No,
nods.
never mind. I can play dead.
I can't cast Revivify.
Hey, playing dead is a performance thing. I just have to stick my tongue out, close one eye, and get in an unnatural pose while in a jar.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, no.
13.
I'm gonna look at her.
I don't get any modifiers. That's 13.
I'm down.
All right. Now he's got to find a jar and
She rolled a
Make it-
natural 1.
yes. So now he's got to find a jar, fill it with water, and I climb inside and act like I'm dead.
Oh, no.
So
Let's see what I can
Ralph
find.
is in trouble.
Eldra walks off.
Oh.
Okay. Gilgamesh, is there anything you want to do?
You know, I see what he's trying to do.
I will do whatever it is necessary in order to progress the plot.
Right.
I'm asking, is there anything, do you want to talk to Draco or someone? Because Draco tried to tell you before what he thought on the
No.
whole thing before, and he never got to tell you because you guys got zip-zapped.
I know it too.
Then yes, I'd like to speak with Scout and Draco.
Okay, you approach Scout and Draco. Scout is a little busy as he now looking for Eldra before she pulls, What the fuck is the name of the guy with the cat experiment? Schrodinger! Before she pulls Schrodinger's frog.
Yes.
Uh,
You see, I'm just gonna look like a preserved specimen in a jar. Perfect.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Okay. You find Draco.
All right. So, Draco.
I finished gambling, by the way, and I go back to the party.
Scout.
So, Draco,
Your
you
turn,
said
okay.
you knew something about who might be responsible for this false lead, the treaty.
All right. So, who was the first person we pissed off in this Feywild?
Barley.
No,
Okay,
no.
the second person we pissed off.
Barley.
Second.
Barley. First person you pissed off in this Feywild. Pantheon. Second is Barley.
No, no.
Person.
There was a
Melba.
lady ice tooth I still have.
It's true. It's true. Third person you pissed off. The Night Hag.
Yeah, the night hag. That would be my first action. in Feywild.
Dream Hag. Dream Hag.
Dream hag. Yes.
Actually,
The
the second
fourth
person.
person.
The second person would probably be that skeleton that we named.
No, he liked the name.
He liked the
No.
name.
He liked
He
the
got
name.
named by a
liked the
god.
name, but
He
didn't
got
like-
named
he
by a
liked-
god of creation. I'm sure he liked the name.
He liked the name, but he didn't like what else we were doing. Like bugging him with questions while we were on the way to.
I think he'd be kind of indifferent. He was just a servant.
He's indifferent. You were just people he's moving. He likes you as equally as he likes everyone else. Also, he's a skeleton. He doesn't have feelings.
So,
The fucking elf.
Pantheon, Barley,
No, no,
Mad Tag.
Wait,
no,
hold on.
no.
Correction. Pantheon, Queenslayer, Barley. There we go.
Yeah, I forgot.
You pissed off the child. Oh, old times. Pantheon, Queenslayer, Barley, Dream Hag. Go on.
Okay, who's the one you intimidated?
Oh,
Pantheon. The Pantheon. He tried.
Right.
But yeah,
No,
you mean
yeah, but-
Pantheon.
No.
it'll probably click
So,
with you. The summer Eladrin.
How successful is my scam gonna go?
No, it's not some.
It's gonna, and you see, this scam has two purposes. One, to get us the bounty money that was on my head, and two, if my bounty's been collected, the bounty's gonna go away for a while, at least until people notice the jar suddenly became empty.
Anywho, back to these two.
Okay, who was the one we found with the kobold?
The Summer Lodron?
The Lodron. Now this is just a theory.
You mean
He
that
may not have
big
nothing to
thing
do with it.
Eladrin that can teleport in and out of places?
Yes.
Eladrin who could become ethereal.
He may have nothing to do with this, but that's an idea.
Roll history, Gilgamesh.
Alright. $25.
You do recall in the Cobalt layer a person, a form, just disappear from through the masses of kobolds. This was stated before, but I'm just bringing it up again.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
All right. The fuck did the music go? What the fuck?
Intense moment activate. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
This is where we have the sober conversation.
Drats. Okay, continue.
Good release.
Bye, me six. Hi, me six.
Anywho, continue on. You two were saying.
So, yeah.
So you friended him. Someone who was with us attacked him.
Someone who threatened to make our lives hell here.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally
Amadin's
said
like
he was
there.
gonna make our
Amadin's
lives
here, like
hell.
you guys are getting threatened. He's like, couldn't be me.
Oh, but I'm a moon elf. The Eladrins would instinctively, like,
Bow to you.
I mean, they would look at me as something special.
Mm-hmm. You're like a weird cousin.
More like I'm what they came from.
The Eladrins came
So
from
they-
the primals themselves. They are
Yeah, but,
elemental. They respect you.
yeah.
They might
Yeah,
see
no,
you as a
no,
caveman.
No, the moon elves were also created by the primals directly.
Yep.
To be their intermediary to rule.
Yep.
Just saying.
So in other words,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
you're definitely above them, and they definitely have high respect for you.
That's what I'm saying. He would definitely. I mean, it's not like he would just do what I said, but
If I ever see that gold skinned whatever.
what I'm trying to say is a modern might actually be able to just talk to the guy and get him to quit the feud.
Maybe.
If I ever see that golden skinned, pointy eared
Red-haired.
traitor again, I'm going to.
Don't need to get. Oh. Your friend ain't already.
I'm gonna say, oh, thank God I don't have ears.
Let's try to peacefully resolve this.
Blue eyes, white dragon.
Blue
I got
eyes,
gold
white dragon.
skin.
Okay.
Let's try to peacefully resolve this before you decide to friend him for the second time.
Gilgamesh, you are filled with a murderous rage and a new target. Anywho, okay.
And like I said, it cannot be him.
On the
It's
other
just most
hand,
likely him.
let me see how horribly this goes. That's a 6. Okay. Roll performance with disadvantage. You are in a airtight jar, filled with water.
I can breathe in water.
Not forever.
Oh yeah, I only need to breathe for a few hours.
Yeah, water does have limited oxygen in it.
Yep.
Why don't you just ask why don't you just ask the kindly magic user in the party to cast simulacrum and create a clone of you that's not alive?
You watch as
Hey, I can meditate.
You watch as
slow my breathing.
Eldira holding a grong who's playing dead inside the water, tongue out, sprawled, just floating there.
Not forgetting to stop blinking.
Not forgetting to stop blinking, still blinking, really horribly playing dead. Eldira still got a fucking natural run. She's running through it with you, man. Oh, buddies to death. Here we go, fuckos. Okay.
Let's see how convincing my act is, or how perceptive they are of my blinking.
You two enter the guild hall. She shows you to. She puts the bounty and she puts you on top of the bounty inside the jar.
They'll see right through it.
The only thing that works is a load roll.
Yeah. I was gonna say they were about to pass because the goblin rolled a fucking 3. But Eldira just got a fucking 1. Wow.
So her pitch.
No, you're
Yes.
not around. Denial.
I said I wanted to go with her.
Niet. Roll performance.
Again?
When we're gonna do anything.
Eventually.
Oh, 3 again. Blink.
Blink. The goblin looks at you and looks at Eldira and she says, "Here's the frog. Dead." Mm-hmm. He takes out a sword and puts it to the top of the tin. So if I stab down right now, the frog is... nothing's gonna happen to him. Mm-hmm. You sure? Yeah? Go stab away. He's dead.
See, his tongue's out.
Yeah, his tongue's out. He's blinking. Oh, no,
Nerves twitching.
No. Nerves.
It's just a nerve. It's fresh dead.
Are you going to do anything before he stabs into this very liminal space?
I'm going to assume that it hits. I'm just... If the thing is I'm at least keeping my eyes looking in the same direction, so I don't necessarily notice there's about to be a sword stab through.
You've heard him saying, if I stab this sword in, nothing's gonna happen.
I sweat. They do not see the sweat before I am in water.
Before you are in water. The water, however, does get slightly more cloudy because of your juices. More faster.
Oh.
You do know you can walk away right now and they can keep their life. You're just dead.
Well,
Well, then let
out
me
of
just...
character. Out of character, I will let everyone know my escape plan. You see, my cape isn't just a cape; it's a magic cloak.
Yeah.
I can use it to do dimension door.
Okay, Ass gonna stab down into the tin.
Okay, we assume he hits. How much damage?
It's a liminal space. You're technically prone.
All of it.
He's gonna automatically crit. And because it's a liminal space and you are technically vulnerable right now, it's gonna do ×4 damage. And you are going to be directly striked by a sword, and I'm going to use the highest damage dice. Because when a space is like this and being d20, it's gonna do 2d20 worth of damage ×4.
There's a chance I could survive, but there's a chance I couldn't.
Great.
Should I trust myself to RNGesus?
That's an 8.
Okay.
That's a 4.
You mean a 32?
No,
At this point,
total 32.
Okay, 32 damage.
yeah.
And you're gonna start bleeding.
Do I? I'm gonna roll performance to see if I flinch. 1, I flinch terribly and flail like
Punch the nerve, you punched the nerve.
Like a mouse!
You do the Kermit and your arms just go.
I reflexively start trying to escape. Therefore, I'm going to use my cape to just immediately teleport outside the building entirely.
And he looks at. All right,
See, I knew he
And
was.
he looks at. He
A
looks
cloud
like,
of blood.
yeah, and he's like, all right, that's what I meant. Now we're going to arrest. And the lodge is gone.
No, where you go?
I'm not drunk enough for this.
I hate it.
Okay. That fucko out of the side. Okay, back to the main shit. As everyone finally hopped onto the cart, as Axel painstakingly gets everyone back.
Again.
What I'm afraid to ask, what have you been doing this time, Tin Can?
Tin Can's gone.
I now have a grievous sword wound.
You're
Question.
bleeding.
Did I take the sword with me when I used Dimension Door?
No, but you are bleeding profusely. You're pretty sure you might have left behind your liver.
Oh, that'll grow back.
It'll go back.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we say that Wes was just gambling and making millions?
Well,
'Cause that's
you
what
are
he does.
close. You're close. What are you doing? Okay. Wes, what were you doing? Oh, wait, Wes is gone.
I told you he's gone.
I totally forgot. He's still here. That's creepy. It's just an empty husk. Oh, jeez. I forgot. Sorry.
That's-
Never mind.
2.0.
Yeah.
You think that's unusual for him? He is an empty husk.
Okay. Wes
Remember,
secretly makes an
I-
amount of tokens, of which I'm only going to tell him.
Yes.
Damn.
That's what he does. Literally, in my own sticking Twitch, he has
He goes
at
gamble.
least 1 billion gold in my sticking loyalty points.
Okay.
He gambled too much.
Okay. Yeah, and with that, everyone's back in the cart.
And Amadin hears of Nutters the enchanting squirrel and immediately offers to pay him for a quiver of elvenkind.
Alright. We'll get that done. And the grung returns. Oh,
I still haven't done DDR.
you did DDR and you did amazing.
Did I win a prize?
You won a kiss.
Ah! Disgusting.
Chocolate.
Oh.
I'm gonna climb into my
That was the name of the lady who.
significantly
That was the
less
name of the man
barrel.
who kissed you.
Yeah.
You got a kiss. Ew, chocolate. Oh, that was the name of the man. Ah!
Yes.
Yes.
Because you played DDR in the gay arcade.
Some
Yeah.
call me Chocolate Thunder. But you can call me Tiffany. Okay. Scout returns with lipstick on his cheek and a hickey on his neck.
Did you fuck?
Someone's got hair in their mouth.
Gilgamesh returns very angry looking. Draco is a little bit worried for Gilgamesh. Nutters is doing business. And the Grung is holding in their guts.
And Eldra is just there.
She's pretending like she knows nothing.
I don't know.
And because of my inability to hold back the pain, I am crying.
You take an additional 1 point.
Tear.
You take an additional 1 point of bleeding damage.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, Hijack.
Yeah.
Before we end it for the day.
We still got a while.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh,
3 minutes.
Yeah, we have long enough. We're gonna end after the interaction with the Warlord. Which being said, you would normally have to pay. You guys end up having to pay about 1,000 tokens each in order to get up there.
Don't worry, it wasn't made that much.
You gotta pay some tolls.
I don't have 1,000 tokens.
Don't worry, West does. Totally.
1,000 tokens for all of you.
Oh, 1,000 tokens for all of us?
Yeah.
Individually or just a group?
For all of us.
Ah,
West will pay.
how much do we have?
West pays.
West will pay.
You'll pay for all of us?
Wow.
Okay.
Finally, the robot does something useful. Ugh.
The slot machine has
He-
provided.
He says, "Don't say I don't do nice things for you." Says, "See, I'm helpful." As you guys will roll,
What do you want?
as your cart will be stopped outside, but you will, yourselves will be let into the Warlord's castle. You step in, and it smells a lot.
Yep.
That
Like Christmas.
it just smells like a lot.
Smells of elderberry wine.
Smells like a lot.
You walk in.
so
You
Why is
walk.
there...
Okay. You walk in, and you guys actually walk into what looks like a strip club.
So does it smell like cigarettes and asphalt?
Cigarettes, asphalt, and a lot of sex.
Or cigarettes and ass.
That's one lot.
Oh no, my wholesome brain.
Your wholesome brain is no more.
No,
You hear-
no,
You hear.
Get your mind in the gutter.
Get your mind into the gutter. You hear cheering and wooing as you all walk down into this area. You see crowds of people surrounding a singular stage. On it is a long pole.
I have a suspicion.
And you see dancing on it a succubus figure.
Oh darn! I was really hoping it was gonna be our troll friend.
Yes, it's Belzar! Belzar's breaking it down, bitches!
Yeah.
Go Belzar! Woo! No,
I have no summon Belzar cards because I wasn't there when
Yeah.
you gave them out. This
You
was gonna be my
see-
chance.
you see this incubus character, no, succubus character, slim figure, large hips, wings towards
Slim
the,
Shady?
yes, Slim Shady, wings
Over
towards,
Booba.
no, flat,
Oh, okay.
It's a long tail with a texture that of a purple latex and wings just above the back of above the hips. They seemingly are wearing nothing but a small layer of moss that covers their bits.
Oh no, the monster girls are back.
As they dance along with ribbons and different see-through fabrics, soaring through the air, dancing. It's a beautiful show. Everyone will
Okay.
gain a inspiration dice, DC 12. D12. As you are
Everyone
inspired.
but Eldra. Everyone but Eldra.
But Eldra. As a single guardsman, a troll figure, not Belzar, will
No!
pull Amadon to the side and say, "Give us a minute. We've been waiting you."
Belzar's cousin, Barzar.
You know
No,
Belzar?
Zubbar.
Wait,
It's
he's been
Zubbar.
waiting on a Modern?
Yep.
Hmm.
My name's Bruce.
Tubby sends his regards.
Oh.
Oh.
As Amadon is pulled away.
So you know why we're here.
And for the rest of you, this is where we will be ending the session for today.
Oh.
So as always, guys. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.